Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my first ever Temu haul. You might have seen them before. They're literally taking the internet by storm. They are a largest online marketplace and they sell a huge amount of different products at very competitive prices. Guys, they literally do anything from pets to kids, to toys, to clothing, to kitchen, to camping, to gadgets, and there's many more. It's literally an array of various products. And I've looked at them before and I was really tempted to give them a go because there's so many products I wanted to buy, but things are kind of expensive. And if you know, guys, we're going through kind of financial crisis in the country, many other countries, and things, we're no longer able to afford the things, yet we still want to have certain items. And they are absolutely brilliant. As I said, the choice is there, guys, and the prices are absolutely amazing. On the top of that, they offer a free delivery and a 90-day free returns. This is absolutely crazy. On the top of that, guys, they actually have an app, and I'll put the link down below. You can use my code or use the link to get yourself extra discounts. They constantly doing different sales. They're running a 90% discounts throughout the site, so you can literally pick up yourself amazing amount of items for very cheaply, and the quality is there, guys. I honestly promise you they have the highest quality control, and by looking through few items they are just really brilliant. So without further ado, guys, let me move this to the side so I empty the space in front of me, and I'm gonna share with you what I've got. So I have repositioned myself so I give myself more space to show you my lovely purchases. Just to let you guys know, the Temu have sponsored the products. However, I had an option of choosing my own products, and I have chosen something obviously based on my family, and some bits there, guys, I was gonna give away. It's part of like the prepping thing to help you guys out, whoever's following the channel. So all you guys need to do is actually be subscribed to my channel, and I'll go through that later, and I'll post something on the social media. We'll go through that at other time. So without further ado, guys, let's have a look at what we got. So one of the also cool things, right? All of the items, majority of the items, come in those cool little reusable bags. They're really great quality. So I'm like, yeah, you know, you can keep your shoes, whatever, certain things you can keep under the bed, whatever it is, they are really great. They're resealable and I love them. So I'm going to be putting stuff behind me. Right, so first of the things I bought, guys, is part of my camping and preparedness items. It is the water carrier. Hold on, let me get to that. It's a 10-litre collapsible, sorry, too much noise, 10-litre collapsible water bottle, okay? This is something, guys, if you are going camping, they are absolutely brilliant to be able to take with you. They have little taps so you can dispense water, and then honestly, we've been camping, we've been using the bottles with the taps, and they are irreplaceable. When you want easily just to be able to rinse your hands or something like that, those things are absolutely perfect. Also saying that because obviously as a prepper, guys, it's really important, like we said, to have an ability to store some water at home just for an emergency. And again, if you don't like going camping or if you don't go camping, you can just keep some water there. It's not something you will keep for long term. However, if you know there's somebody telling you might have a bit of water shortages, you can just fill this up, put this down and use it if you have to or not. But anyway, this is absolutely brilliant. So this would be one of the items I will be making a pile to give away to one of my viewers. Right, okay, let's go with that. I bought a torch. For all of you who follow the channel, you might be aware that Mr. Daniel and myself are obsessed with torches. It's more so him, okay? And get this out. They do a rechargeable torches, which actually still this got the power in there. It is, I'm not going to shine this at you guys, but it is very light, it's fairly compact, and it's a torch. And it was absolutely bargain. So you have your rechargeable cable. So that's what we get. It comes in the little box. As I said, he's obsessed with the torches, and those things are, guys, they're super bright. They're absolutely ridiculously bright for what they are, and you believe this or not, when you see the price, those things are worth just like about a couple of quid. And yes, it is made of plastic. However, we're talking about something that's a good quality plastic torch. Yes, it is a budget, but it gives you a lot of light. It gives you a lot of light, and this is really what you need. So one of those things, it's perfect for your little emergency bags. If you don't have a torch, that's absolutely brilliant. So let's put that in there. It's a really, in my opinion, for what we are doing, guys, those kind of things are irreplaceable. And yes, you can spend absolute fortune on torches and things like this. However, why? It's rechargeable, it's LED. We all know LEDs literally pretty much last forever. So a couple of quid, wham bam, thank you ma'am. So let's get that away. Also, on the same thing, on the same note, again, somebody is obsessed with those things, is the little head torch. Again, guys, they are so cool, and he absolutely loves them. Daniel loves them. We used them when we went camping. It's again, I don't want to shine this in the camera, but they are really, really bright. You've got multiples of brightnesses. You can adjust the strap to obviously fit your head, and they are, again, they're super bright, guys, and super great. Comes with a little cable. It's all you need, and it's kind of tiny. It can fold in. You can put this again in your pocket anywhere. It's really, really good. I think, as I'm allowed to say there, I think we're giving this one away too. So this is going to go in the pile of my little prepper giveaway items, because I think Daniel said he allowed me to give that one away. Right, okay, next things, guys. Let's go with something different, okay? This is, let me open those up. They are the hair catchers for your washing machine. It might not be a problem for many people, however, we have two cats and one of them is white-haired pussycat. And unfortunately, every time you wear jeans or trousers, the cat kind of rubs on you and then leaves a pile of hair. And however much you're trying to lint roll yourself, when you put the washing items in the washing machine, it's inevitable that the hair just still gets stuck to the clothing and it's just a little bit unsightly and it's a little bit annoying. However, they do those brilliant little mini sponges with a little cute little plunger in there. And the idea is, guys, that you put them in your washing machine and they catch the hair. They'll catch the cat hair and obviously the normal human hair. I've got fairly long hair as well, and it's, again, we're having a similar issue with my hair as well as a cat hair. So those things are only literally like under £1. But what a good idea, guys. What a good idea. So if you do have pets and you do have an issue with having your pet hair on your clothing, they're a really, really good item to have. I'm gonna put them back. Right, let's go with, let's go with that. Sorry, we'll have to open this up out of the box because we had to have it charged up, because again, somebody really eagerly wanted to know how well that works. And this is a little camping torch, okay? And again, guys, I'm not going to shine it on you, but it is really, really bright. You've got 3 brightnesses there. Okay, you've got the flashing, and you have a little torch on here, okay? You have your solar battery on top, and you have your little tiny little hook, okay? You can unhook it, so if you have the backpack or something you can clip it to, or even a branch or the top of the tent, it depends obviously where you're using this. It comes with the rechargeable cable as well, which somebody didn't put in here, but you have the rechargeable ports are there. And again, this is really, really great. We used it in the dark, in the garage. It's in the pitch black, it illuminates a lot. And we found the beauty of that one, which I haven't actually thought of, but then it pointed out that because it's opaque, okay, when it glows, it doesn't burn your eyes as such. We've got some of them that have like clear things, and it's really uncomfortable to look at. However, because it is opaque, it just diffuses the light nicely. So if you do use this in a tent, it's kind of a little bit more comfortable for your eyes to use. So here we go. And you have the power indicator in blue here when they're on, so you know when you're going to be running out of power. Again, guys, for a few quid, it is super cute and super light as well. So I'm very, very chuffed. So here we go. But let's go that one. Okay, this is something that Daniel wanted for ages. Let's get that opened up. Okay, this is more like for us item for the home. Is a, hold on. I just put that there. Oh, sorry. So we have a face shield because somebody trims the grass a lot, and we have quite a stony lawn, if you wish, and quite often we have a lot of stones kicking off at people's feet and faces. So yes, you can wear goggles, but he thought it was a so much better idea to have this, so it literally protects your whole face. As I said, it's not potentially relevant to everybody, but you could be using it for many other things. But it's literally to protect you if you're doing not say spray painting, but anything you do that you want to protect your face from any liquid or splats or stones, it's absolutely brilliant. So he wanted one of those, and you can buy, understand you can buy for the filters in there if you wanted to wear this for long term. However, again, it was super cheap for something. It's cheaper than buying the goggles, guys, and he's really happy with that. So he's happy, I'm happy. So all good. Okay, so let's go with that. Again, this is the item, guys. This is one of my little prepping items, and I wanted this for my for everyday carry bag, right, or for my handbag. We always have, if you're a prepper, you will have the little things that you want to carry with you all the time. And we're not talking about sort of the bag thing and building up the big bags. We're talking about something you carry with you every day. It depends, of course, what you do, where you go. However, I found it's really handy to have sort of little things as a prepper in my handbag, or as kind of another everyday bag that I can carry with me. And this thing is kind of like a mini little, we call it little mini saw stroke, knife stroke, kind of a handy little thing. It's got literally really rigid little teeth, so you could kind of saw little branches and things like that. Again, guys, it's not particularly a novelty item, but I kind of like the idea of having something that is not quite a knife, but has a different abilities for us to serve if we go camping or somewhere else, because it's so little. And again, you have a little hook, okay? So it's all great to have in a big, huge items if you've got the bags, but you have to carry the big bags. However, as I said, guys, it's everyday carry, a tiny little thing like this, and it costs you like under £2. I thought it was super cute, and it's going to be going into my everyday carry bag. So thank you very much. Next thing, guys, we have is a super loud whistle. I'm not going to whistle on you on the camera because I'm going to probably deafen myself and you, okay? This is a lovely little whistle. It is, as I said, it's super loud. It's super cool looking. I've gone for the grey one. Believe this or not, as a prepper, I have not had a whistle in my prepper's bag. I just haven't had one. And I've looked at those before, guys. They are literally, I've paid, okay? And this is the beauty with those, guys. You can pick up certain things on certain deals, but they do sell out super fast. This one was £1.50, okay? £1.50. You're only allowed to have one per customer. However, I've gone in there just in time because they have sold out when I looked the following day. And they are really, really good quality metal. They are absolutely brilliant. And I'm so glad, as I said, because I haven't had one. Like, why haven't I had one earlier? Really needed to. But guys, I honestly, £1.50, okay? And if you look somewhere else on the internet, you are looking at literally like 5 times their price. So honestly, watch my words, guys. If you want to have a look, especially use my discount code, download the app, you'll get things so much cheaper. It's so frustrating, right? Especially if you're just starting to prep and you really don't have a lot of items to get you going. It could be daunting because you want to have this all at once, but generally, as an average people, we can't really afford to buy many things at the normal sort of high street prices. But you check them out, and I guarantee you can build up your little bag of kind of necessities if you are prepping for very cheaply. So please check it out. Right, okay. This is another thing, one of my little prepping items, and I wanted to have this in my bag. This is one of the emergency sleeping bag blankets. How tiny is that? It is made of mylar, so it is basically like one of those emergency heated blankets, but you're able to make it into a little teepee type tent. So I don't want to unravel this too much, guys, because I want to be able to get this back in there. But it's large enough, okay, and it is, rather than just be a blanket, it is actually in a shape of a bag. So you're not just able to cover yourself up, but you are protected from the ground. So it is, you can see that, right? I don't really want to open it all for you because you won't be able to see this, but I'll put the picture up there, you get to see what it's like. But anyway, there we are. It's wide, so you can see it's kind of big enough to fit. Potentially, you might even be lucky enough to fit 2 people. But here we go. And again, when I saw this, I'm like, this is absolutely must have. I do have the little mylar emergency blanket, but a bag, what a great idea. And again, that's was really, really competitively priced. So you know how this goes, right? You're never able to put the stuff back in. I'm gonna deal with that later, right? But yes, guys, I'm super. It's one of my top of things of the prep items that I love that. Absolutely love that. And I love the color too. So as we are talking about the prepping items, next things, guys, let's go with that. And I'll explain why. If you follow the channel, you know we've been camping. And sometimes the showers and the camping sites leave a lot to be desired. So somebody suggested then that we should have had a portable shower. So being having a huge choice of the things that Temu have, I found a camping shower. And again, for 4 times cheaper than anywhere else. And the quality, guys, it's absurdly good. Okay, I've opted out for a green one. Okay, it's super thick plastic. Okay, you have your attachment here, so you can use your little shower head attachment, so it goes in the bottom there. Okay, the beauty as well, guys, I'm not going to put it in fully, but you've got the entrance here to put your water. It is translucent, transparent on the way back, and you have a little thermometer. So you actually know, if you leave this outside on the sunshine, you actually get to know when it's ready, what's suitable for your temperature before you take a shower. And I think it's like, what a good idea. This one, I believe, was a 15 litre. So it is enough, to be fair, for camping to be able to shower 2 people easily. So you have your little handle, you have your strap if you wish. So you are basically pitch up your tent, you strap it to one of the branches somewhere, and obviously fill up with water, and happy days. Again, because it folds to nothing, it's like, why have I not had one before? We wanted one for absolutely ages, but they were kind of a lot of money. But in Temu, no, they are very, very affordable, and it folds up to very little. I am super happy. I am super, super happy. So next thing we're going to do is we have to go and go camping so we can use that. We just need to get some sunshine. But anyway, guys, genuinely, I promise you, right, it's not just the camping part. It's, as a prepper, if you follow me, sometimes if you don't have a running water, at least there's an option to be able to rinse yourself if you have a long times of no water going through your mains. It is something you can actually just adapt and use it to rinse yourself and wash yourself if there's no running water in the house for whatever reason. So as we are on a camping part, let's go with, guys, I will go with that, okay? It kind of goes side by side with our shower. I bought a shower tent, absolutely. For the same reason, guys, we've got the shower. This is a pop-up little tent, so you can put your shower. You still have to connect the shower, obviously, to the tree branch or to somewhere else stable enough to support the weight. And then you pop up the tent. I can't unfortunately pop it up here, but you'll get to see the pictures. Those things are amazing. And again, this thing was super cheap compared to what you get them online. And if you go camping, it's great, okay? You can also put toilet in it. It doesn't have to be a shower. It's just basically one person stand-up tent to do whatever personal business you need to do in there. And it's, again, absolutely brilliant. I've gone for a blue color. Let me just show you the color. Hold on. Here we go. And it's basically like a throw-up, pop-up tent, like those kids play toys things. It's super easy, and then you fold it back in there, and happy days. And as I said, that again, if the emergency arises, you can do this in your backyard. If you're overlooked, you can sort yourself out, and you are basically protected from peeping toms. So let's get that there. Sorry. Right, so next things, guys. Right, let's go with a couple of little things I've bought. Again, for my little one, if you know, I've got the 3-year-old girl, and she's obsessed with the little hair accessories. So I just picked up some little hair bands, because she's very little. They're kind of tiny, but perfect for little children. It's, hold on, let me just get one open. And they do massive choices of kids' accessories for the hairs. So here we go, it's enough to, enough stretch to do the little hair. They do so many accessories for little ones, and it was a hard choice, right? It's a hard choice. They've got little clips, they have all sorts, but I just opted out for little bands, because when she goes to school, quite often she loses them, so I have a loads in here, so they'll keep it going for a little while. Again, very sweet, very affordable. The same thing here is on her, on the little kiddie ones. It's a little bag. I know, you can see the difference, right? On the different array of items you can buy there. It's literally anything for everyone. And as a family, we all have a diverse hobbies, the things that we do, the lifestyles are different. So to be able to pick up everything you want in one place for everyone is brilliant. And with the free delivery, it's absolutely crazy. Right, so she's as a little one. I don't know whether kids now, but people are kids obsessed with poppers. If you don't know what the poppers are, it's those little things that you could pop in. And she's been asking me for a little popping bag. She's got the little poppers, but she wants to have them attached to her, so she can, whenever she goes somewhere, she can just have them. And look at that. How cute is that? This is literally, guys, you can pick them up for under a couple of pounds. And you've got yourself your little strap, so she can have this over her shoulder. It's bright, it's colourful. They had different options, but she's into the unicorns, so I had to get the unicorn. But it's kind of cute. But it's, again, the quality, guys, the you know, sometimes you look at the things and the quality is not there, but I can see that's the finish, like the glue, everything is just perfectly in place. There's not a single thing out of place. So when they are talking about the quality control, I can actually see that, and I can 100% believe that. So she's going to be one happy girl when she sees that, because she's not seen that already. Right. Okay, so next thing, as we are on the kiddies one, I'm going to cover that one, is the bubble gum. Not gum, gun. It's basically a bubble machine, okay? These things are, she has a freestanding one, but she gets really, really bored. So she wanted something that she can actually keep herself occupied by dunking it in. So this is a machine, you need to put the batteries in there. You have to put your soapy water in there, and then you dunk it in there, and it literally produces tons and tons of bubbles. I was actually surprised, and I was wondering how on earth they could possibly do that. But it's got a little motor on the side, and it's literally as simple as you dunk it there and you give it a go, and tons of little bubbles are flying around the garden, or in my instance was the kitchen. So they are really great fun for kids. They're really light, so even 3-year-old can pick it up. It's super, super light, and she's gonna have a lot of fun with that one. Right, so, okay, this is thing, surprisingly, there's only 2 things I got from Mummy. Everybody else got everything, but not me. Anyway, I'm gonna share with you those, okay? So, you might have figured I love plants. I have a lot of exotic house plants, and I just love collecting plants. I know it sounds a bit weird to some, but, and I have, you can see one there, which is called like a monkey face or monkey mask, which is a trailing plant. And quite often when things are climbing up, they need a support, and they do those tiny little clips, okay? There's a little self-adhesive thing is in the package there, so you stick it to there, and you stick this to the wall. And then if I wanted to support my plant, I can put the stem through that, clip it back in, so that means my plant will be supported and climbing up or sideways, whatever I choose. Again, it's a brilliant idea, and they cost absolutely pennies. However, it's absolute lifesaver if you do have a lot of trailing plants like me, and after they kind of been growing for a little while, they do need a lot of support, and those things are perfect. When I saw them, it's like my prayers have been answered. So there we are, this is me happy. Okay, the same again, the little basic thing for me is, as it's just summer and it's a barbecue season, and in UK we seem to have a problem with flies. It's not just me, I know this for a fact, but get fed up with them. So they do those little things here, which is clutch to put over the top of your food plates or whatever else that you have food related. They do them in multiples of shades, colors, they do them in different sizes, but this one is spot on for me. It is, I've gone for the white, but as I said, guys, you can have whatever you want. Okay, and it's folds to nothing. I know you can get some pop-up-y ones, but they take kind of a lot of space. This is just tiny. You can just shove this kind of in your cupboard on the side and take it up when you need it. So it's a really, really good purchase. And again, it's like under £2. You honestly, I don't know how those guys do it, but you cannot buy anything nowadays for under a £5 unless you go and check them out. Right, okay, this is another thing for my little bag. It's a bit weird, and I've never seen anything like this before. So to me, it's a little prepper item. It's kind of, I really had to have it. I had to have it. It comes a little ring. I'm not going to put it on because I'm going to break my nails. But this is a tiny, if you hopefully can see that, a tiny little blade, if you wish. It's like a mini, not a mini scalpel, but it's a mini knife. Again, if you go somewhere as a lady, if I have a handbag, I'm certainly not going to put a massive knife with me in a bag. However, sometimes you need something to be able to either price something or just cut something open, and this is absolutely perfect. How did they think of this, right? It is absolutely genius. It's kind of really weighty though. It's really weighty, I give them that. It feels like it's a solid metal. Comes with a little ring, so then put it on and you can put this on your key ring. It is absolutely genius, and I'm just, honestly, I've never seen anything like this before, but I'm super taken. This is one of my, not say key prepper items, but it's gonna be, if I ever advise you guys started prepping, or somebody who's building up their bag for emergency stuff, just get one of those. Again, it was like under £2. It's absolute bargain, but it feels like it's such a good quality. Right, next thing, right. This was somebody else's dense choice, but they do an array of sort of things I said for camping and sort of bushcraftery, and they have that. I'm not going to wave this around too much, but it is a really cool little camping knife. It's ergonomically shaped and it's super sharp. It's super sharp. You got nice solid wood handle. The metal thing goes all the way through. You have the little thing there so you can hang it down on something if you wanted to. But again, guys, this was like for £3 something. This is absolutely crazy. As I said, it's super sharp and it feels like it's a decent quality, you know, considering it's like £3. It's absolutely crazy. Right, so put that on top, and this in, and it comes with a little case. Nothing super extravagant, but it's small, it's convenient, and I think that's great. I think that's great. So I could probably put this in the giveaway pile, but I think I might have a difficulty of having this shipped, so I guess somebody else have to keep it. Right, okay, let's go with, it's not the last, but it's second to last, and it's very applicable to myself and many preppers. This is, guys, a pop-up drying herb rack. Okay, so here we go. Look at that. How cool is that? If you know, I grow a lot of herbs. I grow genuinely a lot of things in the garden, and obviously I have a dehydrator, but I find like drying herbs take quite short amount of time to dry, and using kind of electricity, just dehydrating them in the dehydrator, and normally they're quite bulky, so they take a lot of space. And I saw this and like, again, this is genius, because a couple of years back I was trying to dehydrate some herbs and I had to put them on like a chicken coop roof because I thought it was hot, but they got a little bit burned because the metal got hot. Silly me. However, this is, look at that. So we have two shelves, you open them up, you put your herbs in there, and you hang it in the garden in the sun. And the holes are tiny, so there's no bugs, no flies can get in there. And what a genius idea. This is 600 round, okay? So you can put a lot of herbs in there, a lot of drying. I think this is absolutely brilliant, and I'm going to be certainly drying a lot of my oregano because it's literally bursting out of the seams. But they do, again, guys, they do many different colors. They do different sizes. If this is a little bit too big for you, you can pick up a smaller. Again, just check this out. There's a huge amount of things, and you have a little hook, so to hook it onto somewhere. So let me put that on the edge there. And last but not least, let's put that in there. And last but not least, what was in there? I remember. Just one thing to mention, guys, as well, the delivery. It's arrived within a week. It's like, cool. You know when you're waiting for something, when you order certain things, and you're just like, I really want to have it, I really want to have it. And things will like take months and months, but no, they arrived within a week. I was well surprised and well happy. Right. Yes, this is, I remember, the camping part again, guys. And here we are. You might have seen, if you were in the market or on the market for a little mess tins type things, they're not cheap. Unless, of course, you shop with Temu. They have, look at that. Get a little carry case. I'm on the way. So we basically have 2 little pots. Okay, so 2 little pots, and we have 2 lids, but at the same time you can use them as a frying pan, especially this one. They stack up so well together. Look at that. And they're not aluminium, which means they're not going to go, you can actually wash them properly. So handles, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And the same with that one, you've got foldable handles. They all do anyway, but just genius that they fold so well, so nicely. And again, they're absolute bargain, guys. So here we are. You basically have a set of, let me just so you can see them. It's enough, to be fair, as a set, it's enough for, I would say, with a push for 2 people, but generally, it's a camping, you want things to be small, and here we go, look at that. How good is that? And again, guys, you would not believe they will cost like, I think it was under £6. It's madness. Check it out. This again, they do them covered in enamel, different sort of things. Just choices there. Choice is huge. Here we go. There we are. How neat is that? And got a little bag. Here we go. Super cool, guys, super cool. So, right, well, I believe I've covered everything, guys. I do hope you check them out. I am so happy. I've just looked everything yet again, and the quality of the items here is just, it's just crazily good for the money that they do. As I said, I don't know how they do it, but it is great. So, anyway, guys, please download the app. There's a link down below. Either use the code or use the link. You will get, for the new subscribers to the app, you'll get £100 in vouchers. You have to spend certain amounts, but you get some money off. You always will get better prices using either my link or my code. So please have a look. There'll be all the information down below. I do, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Please check them out. If you're on the market for absolutely anything that you think you might want, the 99% chances that those guys will have this, and they will be really competitively priced. I honestly promise you that I looked at pretty much 99% of the items that I've got, and then I had a look on other places, and I can honestly tell you there is more than 50% difference in price for comparing to the other places. So if we are like we all, guys, as I said, it's tough at times right now, but it doesn't mean that we have to say no of having certain things, especially we're talking about little kitchen gadgets, just you know, the little things like the little leaf holder for my plants is one of the simple things in life, and the really cheap things in life. They're going to make your life really easier, and they're just going to make you smile. So anyway, guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, please have a look below, download the app, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.